Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to share a new project. I think I showed you in a video or two ago that I found this passport, and so I kind of thought it would be a neat journal to honor this man, and I'm going to try to find out as much as I can about him. I did look him up on a search, family search website, and found a few things, but I don't want to say anything yet until I get that all written down and know exactly what I'm talking about. But he was born in 1859, and well, that says it on his passport. So there's a little bit about his family and so forth on his census records, and I'll be able to share that with you. But anyway, I just think it's really cool that he came here from Germany, and then he was a citizen of the United States and went back on a back to Germany in 1922, and I'm assuming he went by ship, because along with this passport was several brochures and things that had to do with some type of cruises, not necessarily a major cruise liner, but that's what I'm thinking. So anyway, that's what I'm going to start with, this little guy here. So today I'm just going to show you some of the papers that I am planning to use, maybe some digitals. I won't know where all of them are from at this point, but when I do the journal as we go along, I'll tell you the links below of what digitals I used. So anyway, that's the first part. This is another piece of his original passport. That's a piece of fabric there. And these are copies. I am going to use the copies in this journal because I want to send this original probably to the address that I found where he lived and the house was built, and so they have a piece of memorabilia to go with the house. The house was built in 1918, I believe, so it's over 100 years old. And I know if it was my house, I would love to have something like that to share in my home, frame it otherwise. So these are just some of the things that I've been playing with and finding. This is a bunch of stamps that I got on digitals from on Etsy. It's My Porch Prints. She has this stamp collection. So I thought they were kind of vintage looking and maybe German, or he went to France and he went to Switzerland and Belgium, Holland, and the British Isles. So I thought maybe those would be in there. So I have those stamps that I pulled out. This is, I thought maybe might be nice on the cover. It's a picture of a ship leaving the New York harbor, and there's a Statue of Liberty, and then it has this poppy on it, which I kind of like the poppy, and use that throughout the journal. So I think I have that color, and I have this color wave. I printed two of each that I thought might be good on the cover, and then I may use it inside another piece of it for a tuck. I just don't know what color I'm going to use yet, because I'm not sure which one looks the best with the rest of the things that I have. So anyway, those are maybe the cover. These were also another digital that I got from the same person. I'll have to go back in and find out who this digital came from and let you know. But I don't know if I'll use it or not. But it does have a ship. It has the New York harbor on it, and it looks like it may have been during World War I because of the helmets on there. And I know that the Statue of Liberty was gifted to us around 1880 or something like that. So I will research that too, and if I'm going to use it. These are old postcards that I just recently received. These don't have dates on them, but these are from France, and these particular ones are from France. However, I know that most of the cards that I picked up, the postcards, are from 1904 through 1970, they said. So I'm not going for anything that, from the 70s or anything, but this one here maybe from the era that he may have traveled in. And then there's another, these are just ones I thought might look nice as tucks or pockets or something like that. This is a fisherman's boat. This is, oh, that was 1954, so that's pretty new. Here's another one with fish. And there's this one here on the Colorado River. But I just thought the two guys on there kind of looked like something he would be. Oh, this one I picked up for my mom because my mother, her maiden name is Chris, but it's C-R-I-S-S. But originally their name was Cress, and this is where they were from, Washington. So I think that may be the same Cress, because I did find out through Ancestry.com that this Cress and Company was related to my family, the owners of that company. So I thought that'd be good for her journal when I get around to it. And this one was just cute. I just threw that in. Not necessarily for this journal, but I have my pile. These are some Poppy digitals that I had. And so this one is in France, in Paris. And I like the Poppy. I think that adds a lot of color to this. That is going to add color to the journal. Here's some smaller cards that I could use for journal cards. And I did print them on some heavily coffee dyed paper, just so it looks dingier than just your plain, white paper. This one here I had on digital on that, and I don't know where I got it, but I thought it was kind of rustic looking, and I'll probably use this for a page because I like that side and this side too. These are numbers that I printed. I want to put 1922 on his one of the pages because that's the year that he got his passport. Then I pulled out some of this stuff from my little collections. This was some lace that I just received from my friend Jan, and it's got little anchors on it, and I thought, oh, that is so cute. That would be so appropriate for this. And then I've got this little blue rickrack and this blue lace. I just thought of ocean when I was picking that up. Here are, this is a picture from Shabby Dabby Doodah. It's on one of her digitals, and I'll link that below too. This one here was one of the postcards that was collaged in the picture frame where I got his passport. So it was a cruise ship, a steamship, Columbia. So I'm going to look this up and see if that may have been the ship. Either, I don't know, it says 620, it looks like 03. So that'd be 1903. It could be when he came over to the United States. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to put it on there. This was on the back. It was stuck. And this looks like it's, I want to say Germany. It looks like it says Germany, the stamp. So we'll see. This was in his brochure, so I know that he traveled. This was 1937. And these were all also stuck on his on the collage, and I just cut them up and kept them. I'll use them in other places, not necessarily in this journal. But I thought it was kind of cool, those pieces. Then as far as papers go, I found some vintage little papers. These are some stickers I thought I might use. It just has a vintage, these are from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree has stickers now. So I picked those up. This is just some paper. Here's part of a book that I could use, part of a an envelope that I might use for a page or something. This was on his collage. These are all coffee dyed papers, and they're all very, very coffee dyed. They're real grungy, and that's kind of what I want to use in his, is this grunginess. These are guest checks that are dyed. These are ledger papers. So I pulled all these out. These were book pages from the front and back of a book that are just plain. I don't know if I'll use them or not. Another page that's scrunched up. I have a couple doilies, some sheet music. I don't know which ones I'll use. Just depends on what I need. This one, this sheet music had, where's the cover? It says Ship Ahoy, but the songs are not Ship Ahoy. So I don't, but either way, I may use this in there somewhere, the cover, just because it says that. More papers to use. More papers to use. And then I found this book here. Well, there's a ship there, but there was just some old, this is old child's book. And I was going to see if I could pull some pages out of here that would be nice for, here's one with the ship on it. Hopefully you can see that. This one here with the ship. And so anyway, I'll see if I can find, I've been wanting to use this book for a long time, but nothing has really been appropriate. So we'll see if there's something in there, a little sandbox. He did live on the lake shore in Cleveland, Ohio, so that may be something I'll find. This is a baseball calendar, and I thought, I don't know which page would be good to use, but these are from the old time baseball. They're back, this is 1930, Babe Ruth, this is 1941. There's some older ones. This one is 1910 to 1914, and I just thought that might be something that I could use to put in his journal for the era that he was in. And then I found this map of Ohio. I'm not sure if this is Ohio. It says Ohio, Southern Ohio, though. But there is a map of Cleveland here, and that's where he was. That's where his house was, here in Lakewood, actually, his address. So I thought it's going to be a fun journal. You know, I don't know if it would be interesting to anyone that, you know, would purchase it, but I have fun making them. It doesn't matter if somebody purchases it, as long as I get to put it together the way I want to. So this is going to be a lot of, there's no real kits that I can find to use for my pages, like some of them that I do. But I think this will be a fun thing to do. And I hope my camera is not shaking all over the table this time. It was moved, and I didn't realize that the shakiness was going on, which was in the video before this one. But anyway, so you guys have a great day. When I go back and start working on this, I'll have you join me, and we'll do craft with me and try to get this journal put together. Okay? Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Have a good day.